Perfect. Boom. Perfect.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Inside Your Screen Gaming. I'm Mr. Selfie, and this is 237, an independent horror game based on The Shining. And I was very much intrigued when I saw this on itch.io, or itch.io, depending on how you want to say it, tomato, tomato. Links and descriptions below. Apparently, this is a narrative psychological first-person horror game based on Stanley Kubrick's imagining of The Shining. And the story is that 237 takes place inside Danny's mind. This is Danny Torrance, several years after the events of The Shining. But the Overlook Hotel still calls, attracts, and manipulates Danny. But one day he finds himself in the hallway of his nightmares. The hallways and the contents inside deconstruct his mind and his psyche. Now it's up to Danny to make a difficult choice. So let's get into this. I'm a big fan of Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. All you have to do is walk through the end. Yeah, big fan of The Shining. Big fan of Stanley Kubrick. Big fan of Stephen King's novel. Just seeing if any of these doors are 237, because you never know. From what I could see from the trailer, Act 1. It is a kind of like PT-esque style game where you are walking in the hallways of Danny's mind. Now, it says a few years after The Shining, so I think in the first game, in the film, Danny was like, what, 8, 10, 12? Something along those lines. And here we got, like, you know, the Overlook Hotel. We have a little radio down here. The Constitution of the United States of America. There you go. We can't run. Well, if I try to run, it makes me look like I'm going at a bit of a hurried pace, but nothing too much. So the Overlook Hotel, which famously the exterior shots were of that particular hotel, but the interiors were not. And we're getting all kinds of different assets of it. So that's great. That's good. I do like the attention to detail with the carpet. Oh. I haven't looked behind me yet. It looks like the doors are closing behind me, and when they do, there's just nothing but wall there. So yeah, from the trailer, I did get the kind of aspect that this was like a PT clone, i.e. in terms of like, you're just walking down things. This is by GameDevOverdose. And so far, so very basic. Like, nothing so much has been happening here. Here we go. Remember me, son?
Okay. It was an accident. Completely unintentional. A momentary loss of muscular coordination.
It's your dad, Jack. I miss you. It gets lonely in here without you. Please come back. No, Dad, you tried to kill me with an axe. Tried to get away in the old maze. And the tinkle of pianos going on as well. Okay. If this is leading up to something, then so far so good. I like the suspension of the... the picture's upside down now. Because this is the Overlook Hotel, and nothing here is quite what it seems. No? All right, I'm just going to carry on like nothing happened there. But yeah, this is 237, which so far is a bit of a PT clone. I'm not going to lie. But there's some good... there's the documentary Room 237, which goes on... details the kind of background of the making of The Shining, which if any kind of horror fan... Oh, that's got to be Doc, yeah, Scatman Crothers. So yeah, let's talk about Dr. Sleep, I guess. You know, a lot of people will be calling on The Shining as even Stephen King himself has been noted to not be a fan of the original, of Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining. I think he even went to say, like, you know, whereas the novel was filled with like heat and...
About the tragedy, my predecessor on this job hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. And he came up here with his wife and two little girls, I think about 8 and 10.
Oh, that's the guy who gives Jack Torrance his job, whose name I forget off the top of my head right now. But yeah, no, so there was a lot of, you know, Stephen King was not happy. Well, I wouldn't say he wasn't happy. Of course he was happy. But anyone makes your rendition of your book into a film. But there was obviously some ego at play here where Stephen King was not happy with the ending because there's a lot of differences in the book and the movie. And, oh, we got some more writing here. There are many nice people in the Overlook. Yeah, are there? I told them about you. Shouldn't have done that. They really want to meet you. Once again, shouldn't have done that. I want to meet you too. I like the plinky-plongy of the piano. That's good. I haven't been checking any of these doors, but I haven't seen any numbers on them. Just replicate 237. And now the pictures are upside down, so, you know. God, this hallway's long. It was a long hallway. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I guess the only way we can go is front. Oh, and... No. No elevators of blood. No little twin girls. Oh, Act 2. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, okay. So far, nothing much has been going on. Danny has just been walking around. So yeah, as I was saying, God, I get interrupted by these ghosties coming in. Yeah, so Stephen King, Stanley Kubrick didn't meet eye to eye on the film interpretation of the novel, because obviously there's a lot of differences in the book. You know, Doc Halloran lives in the book, not so much in the film. And also the fact that there's a redemption arc with Jack, like, you know, it ends up in the boiler, where he tells Danny to run away, to get away, and he sacrifices himself for the love of his son. I can't actually... So that's going like normal time, right? It is, okay. Midnight, the witching hour, when all things happen. Yeah, so there was a lot of differences made between the film version and the book, and that's obviously why Stephen King made the TV serial of The Shining, which I haven't seen for so many years, but I want to watch again right now, because Rebecca De Mornay played, Shelley Duvall's character. Okay, we've got some chanting going on. Don't listen? Is that what you're saying to me?
My grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths.
Oh, Scatman.
She called it shiny.
Shinin! She called it the Shinin! So these are samples from the movies. I'm just thinking, if I'm putting this on YouTube, this this is probably going to get, it's not going to get monetized anyway. Don't have any monetization going on, but will it get? I hope it doesn't get. Oh well, we'll see. We'll find out. Flickering lights. Oh, this isn't like anything. I've been to Ibiza, I've been to Benidorm, I've been to all kinds of... This is just normal flickering lights. Nothing. It's fine. And cheap rate motel. How many did you try the doors? Let's try the doors again. No, didn't think so. It is literally going from A to B. And the doors close behind me. The sound is really good, I will say. Like the soundtrack of the people's voices, the actors' voices from the original movie, and then putting on that kind of reverberation. I like that. That's quite a good quality. But I'm not entirely sure what's going on here because I'm literally going down a tunnel. And the pictures... That's alright. Light bulbs go in the Overlook. Can't help but have a light bulb go off once and then. In a way, there's so many light bulbs, right? And if I'm in Danny's mind, and he's a few years older, he hasn't grasped the content. He's a teenager now, maybe. Possibly that's what's going on here. Maybe he's a teenager. He's going through puberty. He's learning new things about his body. You know. And his shining Professor X style mind reading skills is coming to fruition. So let's just leave it how it goes. Nothing much happening right now at the moment. One flickering light. Does that mean... No? Oh, just went off. Can I try the doors? Ooh. That bugged out a little bit. Don't know why that did. Oh! It's 237. Is this 237? No. No old lady come out of a bathtub looking to hug me. So far, so good. I wonder if they will have the old the two twins in this as well. It seems ripe for that. It seems like if I go down, open the door, and then you have like the two twins. Come and play with us, Danny, forever and ever and ever. Not much has been going on.
Is Tony one of your animals? No, he's a little rat lives in my mouth. If you were to open your mouth now, could I see Tony? No. Why not? Because he hides. Where does he go?
In your stomach.
Wow, okay. So that was clearly... Oh, we've got some writing on the wall here. That was a psychologist from the beginning of the film, before they go to the Overlook. They have a lot of toys here, Danny. You would like it here now. Yeah, I'm going to have a hard pass on that. It's going to be a no. Sounded like a marble was... Okay. Got some more writing here. Now I know I can be a bit angry sometimes and I can say a few things, but that might not be good, but I don't really mean it. Now I know I can be... Sorry, that's the sentence structure of that just got me a bit confused. Now I know I can be a bit angry sometimes, and I can say a few things that might not be good, but I don't really mean it. Okay. Okay, Dad. The music is notched up.
They were cursed from the start.
They were cursed from the start.
Another sacred ground. Called themselves
Oh.
civilized. But they were savages.
Well. We're just going to ignore that ball and carry on. Why won't you come back? I am back in my mind. Was there... I'm trying to remember now. Was the Overlook built... Like, I know in the movie they said, like, you know, oh, the Overlook was built on this kind of, like, Indian burial ground. And... Uh-oh. That... That didn't really conjure images of fear or anything. We just have like paintings or pictures. Act 3, okay. Swinging in unison. It doesn't really, yeah. I mean, it's just like, if I could go in like one of these doors, if, you know, if there was like a separate room or something, that might be good. I'm just, you're kind of tunneling me through this kind of never-ending tunnel. And in some of them, like this one, nothing's happening. So I'm getting a little bit bored. I will be honest. Maybe something...
It's okay now. Really.
Tell you the all.
I dreamed that I killed you and Danny.
Okay. Now, this is interesting. There is a door open. Now, we had the little bit of Jack Nicholson having his nightmare. Ooh. So is this 237? This is 237, right? Bit of a basic rendition of it. Radio's gone off. Oh, there's the two girls in the painting. Loving the carpet. Phallic shaped green. Wow. Like, you'd have to be on ketamine to really appreciate this room. But I'm liking the fact that the pictures so far have all got like twins or doubles or everything. Let's go in the bathroom. Let's see the... Or not. I can't go up. A little light play going on. Do I? No, can't go up. Plucking at strings. Wastepaper bucket. No. Oh. A brilliant light shines upon us. Uh-oh. Either bathroom lady, is she coming for me? No, she's not. Oh, the door's open. So that was room T37, right? I guess. We'll continue with our journey. Yeah, because that was the room that the old lady, or the, you know, when Jack goes in, beautiful lady comes out, but then turns into a moldy old corpse hag, is the best way I can describe it. I've been trying to look at the pictures as they go on, but they're just like, just the interior shots of the Overlook from the film. Oh. Well, that's just dark. Okay, now we're picking things up. Okay. Do I have a light? No. Ah. I hate these kind of lights. Bit modern, but you know. See that? Ooh. Yeah, that was unnerving. That was the first time since playing this that I felt a little bit unnerved. Darkness. You know, the whole light-dark spectrum can work wonders if you use it well. And that I'll give you that. That worked well for me. Speed up a little bit here now. Oh, and look, we've got the twins. Come and play with us, Danny. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I missed the... Well, they're not coming toward me. Ah! Come play with us, Danny. Come play with us, Danny. Well, that was good. Yeah. Alright.
Jack was never really who you thought he was. He drowned himself in booze.
Can't knock him over. Well... Oh, is this coming... Are we coming to the gold room? Oh.
He went insane.
Oh, work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And famously, yeah, from Kubrick's film, like someone, some poor sap had to write out all the pages. We're talking like 300. Oh, little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair of your chinny chin. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought that would have been a hole in the door and I could have looked through and something would have happened. Is that all the doors? Oh, that is. Oh, it's just. Oh, that's disappointing. Or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Red rum, yeah. And it's actually done like. Oh, I should have been able to say, but it was done in the same format as the original. So I did like the little nuances, little tips, and the little, like even like these little things, little JPEGs of the interior of the Overlook. I do appreciate that. That's quite good. Little notes from Papa. You don't trust me anymore. You don't listen to me anymore, do you? Well, not since you... If we're going from the kind of film... you know, mythology, then no, because you tried to kill me in the maze, and I tricked you by going back on my own footprints, and then you froze to death. That imaginary friend of yours, it's that imaginary friend of yours. Well, Tony was, yeah, Tony, he's not real. Tony, right? Stop listening to him. He's not real. Tony was part of Danny, like just the figment of your imagination. But you know who's real? I am, Danny. I am. No, you're dead. You're the caretaker of the Overlook now. Like, that was the whole kind of point of it. Like, Tony was Danny. It was Danny Anthony Torrance. And it was like his past self. Let go of the past. Well, sorry, his future self. It was his future self, like, trying to warn him about, you know, things in the Overlook. Because things in the Overlook were a bit shitty. I have changed. I believe that. Come at me, bro, with your axe. We'll see what happens. Daddy dearest. I mean, this is meant to be a few years later, so... Oh, the elevators are blurred. Which weren't in the novel, but, you know. Do you like the sound design? The sound design of this is very good. Oh, now the elevator's blood are a bit more... Is this where I'm going to end up next? The next door? Oh, we just got... I know red means danger, but when you just have pictures swinging, it doesn't really... Oh, the picture's going crazy. Time means nothing here. Time means squat. I don't know how many hallways I've gone down, and there's nothing there now. Oh, Act 4.
Police just found Danny and Mindy chopped up into little pieces by a brave man named Jack. He has been applauded for his efforts because everyone knows they needed a little bit of correction.
Yep. They need to be corrected. You gotta have the RP on it. You gotta have the British RP. You need to be corrected. I can't do it. But you get what I mean. You get what I'm talking about. The actor who plays is it Grady? Yeah, and you got the the toilet in here. Come on. I mean, have you ever been in a toilet that had the red walls like that? Man! I would paint my toilet like that. Delbert Grady, wasn't it? Yeah, Delbert Grady. I have always been the kid. It almost sounds like Snape. I have always been. You don't get it, Danny, do you? I guess not. Guess I'm not getting it at all. They chose you. They want you. Not in a kind of doldrum again. In a sexual way? Or wait, what are you talking about here? I'm still a child during this, right? You have a gift, son. Don't let it go to waste. Ah, there he is! Scatman! Yeah! Legend. Fucking legend. They know the truth. They know everything.
On the throne, Joe. I can feel it in you.
Who is this talking to me? Is this meant to be Tony? Or is this meant to be...
To follow your dad's footsteps.
Or the Overlook? Because if it's the Overlook, then... I'm not entirely sure.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, so now we're going into like the kind of Doctor Sleep. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit about that, I guess, because there he is. Look at you. Yeah. I read the book when it first came out. I wasn't a massive fan of the sequel. But what can you do when you have like such an iconic, legendary book / film? Then try to follow it up, especially when the writer and the director of the film didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. So I kind of got the feeling that Stephen King did do, like, obviously Doc, well, lived through the original book, but he's also dead in the sequel because obviously time has passed, and now, you know, Danny's now a full-aged man. He follows his dad's footsteps. I missed that because I was talking.
I'm gonna tell you, Dad.
I feel like I have been walking for a while.
Well, the truth is,
I can walk forward, yeah.
you can't handle the truth.
Hang on. Why have we got Stanley Kubrick on one side, on Hideo Kojima on the other side? That's Hideo Kojima, right?
Why else do you think they went
And why? No. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, you got young Stanley Kubrick on the left, you got Hideo Kojima for some reason, and you got this blob, almost like gelatine water coming at me. Okay, I can see what you tried to do here. It didn't really work out though. Oh, that's a shame. Why'd you have it as like a blob? Like a blob of like jelly, because that's it felt like a blob of jelly coming. I could see what you're doing. I appreciate what you were trying to do, but it just looked like a blob of jelly coming at me. And then why did you have Hideo Kojima on the right hand side? They know the truth, Denny. Join us. Join us. And then you have the maze. But you don't have oh, do you? I thought it was a person there in the maze. No. That okay. I thought that would have been the end of the game, to be honest with you, because you know the elevator of blood. And I know that you don't trust me, but I always cared for you. Is this meant to be like some redemptive narrative arc for Jack? Because I'm not getting it. And now I'm in a hallway of piss. Yes, I drowned myself in booze, but all I wanted to do was drown my sorrows. That was booze. No, and these are the typewriters. Yes, I went insane because I just couldn't handle the truth. What's the truth? That you were possessed by evil of the Overlook? Wow, these axes look massive. Yes, I tried to kill you because I just wasn't in control. Not much of a reason, though. I guess that means I've seen things, Danny? Yeah, I've seen things, Danny. I have seen everything. All the things, Danny. Take your medicine, boy. Is what he says in the novel. I've seen it, and it ain't pretty. But you have the power to do something. You have the power to change it. But, alright, I'm confused now, because if Jack's meant to be... Like, Jack is part of the Overlook now, so his spirit or his soul or whatever has been consumed by the evil that's been going in the hotel. This has been a bit of a passive-aggressive messages that you've been sending me then, because it's like, oh, you'd love all the thing. You'd love the toys here, Danny. You'd love it. And then, is it meant to be like this redemptive arc that he says at the end now, oh, you've got the shinning. You've got the shinning, Danny. You can do what you like. But let's... okay. Trust me, Danny. You won't regret it. But now, yeah. So, oh, God. So you've... Oh, this is the... Ah! There he is. There's the man himself. Do we get to the gold room? That would be fantastic if we get to the gold room and then we see like Jack Torrance or Jack Nicholson's character just like sitting there. Yeah, so in Dr. Sleep, I keep on talking about it, but then what things happen and I get distracted. Oh, this could be it. All you have to do is walk through. The end. Oh. And now we have a bit of... oh, now we have different artworks now. Bit of... Is that Hieronymus Bosch? Is that Bosch going on? Now we're on the ceiling. Dancing on the ceiling. Praying. Still don't know who you are. Are you Tony... Because if you were Tony, you'd be telling me not to do things. Can't actually know. Bit of Salvador Dali there. Sounds like he's saying brain to love, and then clocks are going crazy. Pray to love? What are you saying? Okay. I'm not sure about that. Interesting. Now the Overlook is turned into the, you know, art center of the universe, I guess. If you've seen Stanley Kubrick's exhibitions, man, they're great. Oh, this door ain't opening. Oh. We're enveloped by the light. Okay. Okay. Clock's going a bit crazy. Got the red and then the light. I guess is the choice we make. No, but this is a dead end, right? Can I open the door? No. No, so I can't do... Oh. Okay. Fuck it. Let's go to the dark, man. Let's join Daddy. Let's join Daddy Jack. See what happens. Why not? Oh, and there's right in here as well. The end is near. Just walk through the end. I'll always be with you. I was there for you. This way the journey. I'll always be there. Walk, 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 walk. So yeah, I'm guessing this is the good ending, the bad ending. If I go one way or the other, something will happen. Fuck it. Well, Danny, usually I would have told you that you were meant to be here, but the thing is, you've always been here. I mean, I would know. I've always been the caretaker. Okay. Right. Yeah, that was 237. Created by GameDevOverdose. I think they could have done a lot more with narrative. If you're playing with a kind of established IP, if you will, you could have made it, even if it was like a walking simulator. There could have been a lot of things that you could have done to kind of have that redemptive arc of like Jack and Danny. Played around with emotions a little bit more, I think. I know it's kind of hard sometimes to just have writing on the wall, but there was at that point where you room 237. Like there's some genuine moments of like, you know, oh, what's going on here? I didn't feel fearful in any respect. I didn't feel any kind of dread. Some of the walking elements were a bit too much, like some of the corridors were a bit too long. But yeah, I mean, for what it is, I mean, it's completely free. And I like the homage to, you know, The Shining. And it kind of made me think, oh man, you know what? I really want to watch The Shining again. And now what I want to do is I want to have a debate with Mike and Brendan about Dr. Sleep. Like maybe that'll be our next thing where we talk about Dr. Sleep. But yeah, it was okay. The sound was great. I like the little kind of like bits from the movie, little segments, little sound bursts. But I think there could have been more. I think there could be more to make me feel dread. To make me feel like, you know, that the Overlook was taking me over. And if that choice at the end thing was just a bit weird. I'm not going to go back and do the kind of like what would happen if I'd have gone through the white tunnel. Probably I'd have got a message saying, oh, I knew you would have left because you're my son and I love you. Something along those lines, probably. But yeah, that was 237. Check it out for yourself. I've played worse walking simulators. Just think there could have been a bit more to that. It was a bit generic with some of the hallways. Could have had a bit jump scares. Could have done a bit more. But at the same time, good effort, man. Like definitely good effort. Always a fan of The Shining. So yeah, this has been Inside Your Screen Gaming, and this has been 237. Details will be on the YouTube. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. And we'll just fade out with this glorious music.
Inside your